welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Well, today, guys, the doctor discovered why he went to all the trouble to make a motion sim. He discovered Abulzz version of Targa Florio 73. Now, I know this has been around for a while, and I have driven this track some time ago when it's been in its development at its basic stage, but this track now, guys, is at a major landmark in its development. A lot of the textures are already in it. It is an amazing track for those of you who crave old school long tracks and a motion sim to go with it. This is why I built a motion sim for this type of driving. This track is amazing. I've been a fan of the sim tracks Targa Florio for a long time. I play it a lot, and I saw this a few days ago. I saw a YouTube on this one that this had a major update this year in February, and I found this track today. It's a patron purchase track, guys, but it's like $2. Sign up, pay $2, you'll get the track. If you don't want to keep paying $2, just unsubscribe. It's worth it just to get the track. This track has now got two-way traffic, so two-way traffic with AI if you select the Targa Florio 73 track day. That's what the doctor is going to showcase tonight, driving the Aston Martin DB5. When I first drove this track today, I just could not believe how well done, not just the gorgeous textures and the effort that's gone to populate the mountains and the area, but the actual road mesh itself, the way the first little village town that you come into, it's just like linear and flat in the sim tracks. This, you climb into it. The hills are fantastic. It's just fantastic. It's a different track, guys, to the sim tracks version, and you're going to see that with us driving around. This is not a race. This is with AI traffic coming the other way. I'm not going to be driving around like a maniac. I'm just going to be cruising around. I've picked a really nice time of the day where the sun's just cracking on. We'll still have some lights at the start. But just enjoy, guys, and do yourself a big favor and get yourself this track, and then get yourself building your 3 degree of freedom motion simulator so you can take advantage of this. The doctor found himself today going into Sim Tools and totally rejigging my parameters so that I could really enjoy this track and the full immersion this track offers. So I backed off some of my heave, I backed off some of my sway so I could get more into my pitch and into my roll, because this track and the hill climbing in this track, the downs, the ups, the curves, you just want to have that pitch and roll feeling like you're in a real car, and this is just amazing. So let's take a cruise around Targa Florio 73 by Abulzz. So we won't muck around, guys. Obviously it's a very long map, this one. I haven't even done a full circuit of this yet. I've only downloaded it today. Just got to get out here. Now obviously, guys, we've got to take it a fair bit easier. This one with the AI traffic coming the other way. I'd like to get through as much of this as I can without crashing, so you can really see how beautiful this work of art is. This is a work of art, this track. So we really have to be a little bit patient sometimes with some of the AI traffic we get stuck behind. I'll tell you, this is where head tracking comes into its own when you've got oncoming traffic, to be able to look around the corners and stuff to see. Have a look at that mountain, guys. Look at the detail in the graphics. Next level, guys, compared to the sim tracks. Not to take anything away from those guys. I mean, they did a fantastic job as well, and I've really enjoyed that track. But now that I've found this, there's no going back. It's chalk and cheese. Look at the way we're climbing here. And if you get your motion sim tweaked to work with this map, then you are just going to be in simulator heaven, guys. This is what it's all about. This is why I build a motion sim to start with, to drive on tracks like this. Not to win races, but to drive classic old cars and drive on a track like this that's like realistic, you know. So, massive kudos to Abulzz and all of his work that he's done with this. Like, it's not just the graphics, the road mesh. All that sort of stuff. It's been done so well. Going around, guys, on blind corners, I can tell you. So, doctor's going to need to settle down here. We may not get very far. But this is where head tracking comes into its own, guys. So you can sort of have a bit of a look around. You can look into the you know, into the apex. You need to be able to do that when you've got oncoming traffic, that's for sure. So we can have a bit of a look before we get to where we're about to go to see if there's anyone coming. Chosen a nice time of the day to do this. It's 6:30 AM here in Sicily. Sun's just coming up over the horizon there. It might make for some interesting driving later. Just got to be patient here. Now we're coming into the first town, guys. Have a look how different this is already than the Syntrax version. And we're actually going to climb up into that village. It's more like a little town, really. Can I get around here? No, I can't. So I think some tweaks need to be made with the AI that's going in your direction. They're just way too slow. I've tried upping their aggression, I've tried upping their skill level. They just go the same pace. Even the fast cars like that Stradale. Just driving along like grandmothers. Here, look at the details on the buildings here, guys. Slow down a bit. Look at this. Look at these garages and stuff here, you know, it's amazing. Abulzz has done an amazing job on this. Look at the climb up here. Look at the trees. Look at the fence posts. Look at the picture, Rick. And it's quite a different track to the Syntrax one that I've been playing. I find myself sometimes going, look, I've lost where I am here. And if you pick the right sort of era specific cars, you can really bring it all to life. I mean, you can drive any car you want on this track. I just think when it was actually getting used for, you know, like Targa rally stuff, it was, you know, in that 60s, early 70s era, you know. I can't remember when they finished, it was early 70s anyway. I love the note on this Aston Martin. It's got a really nice note. It's a Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. Whoa! Very hard to see oncoming traffic with this sun. Actually a little bit disorientated as to where I am here. The wife's not going to be happy with that. So yeah, this is quite a lot different to the Simtrax version that I've been playing. But have a look at the attention to detail here, guys. Look at the cobblestone guttering here on the side of the road. That is sensational. Look at the retaining walls, the stone walls here. I found myself, when I first loaded this up today, I only loaded it up today. I haven't done a full circuit yet, as I think I mentioned that already. I'm just looking at the scenery. Look at that out there. He's done, oh, it just looks amazing. Oh, I'm not going to risk it. It is so hard not to want to just gun this. You might be saying, just gun it, Doctor. Then the video will be over, guys, I can guarantee it. Like I said, I haven't done the whole course yet. I want to see it. And these things have got some boogie. When you go wide open throttle. Oh yeah, this is really sharp. I was really starting to get that. I was really starting to get to know that Simtrax Targa Florio track really well. This one it's like a different track. I guess because it's missing the landmarks that your brain gets used to when you drive a track. Don't know where you are. Look at this. This is all completely different. Look at these trees. It's like a little forest through here, you know? Yes, the Doctor is a risk taker. Not sure what to expect with some of these turns. They're so different to the other track. Wow, the level of detail in the hills, you know, and the grasses in the trees. Time today as well working on the force feedback and the settings for this Fanatec direct drive CSL wheel. I found some online stuff on how to set this up, you know, well, some good base settings for Assetto Corsa that I haven't actually done before, and I'm really glad I spent the time doing it. It's made it so much better. The wheel feels so much more realistic than it ever has before. Wow, look at those buildings out there. They just look amazing. There's not a lot of room to get past cars, even the cars coming the other way. We're talking about a coat of paint here sometimes. That was a weird noise. I think that was a Lamborghini. Vineyards and stuff that have been improved now. Yeah, so these guys are literally driving along in first gear, this AI. I suppose if they were going too fast, it would just be like accidents everywhere, I guess. I suppose with no traffic. Just makes it much more interesting this way. Look how high we are here, guys. This is awesome. This is the furthest I've been so far. Oh yes, I know this bit right. This is the sharp right and then a sharp left. Look how you go down into this in this version, guys. It's like I can't believe these guys drove this road at ridiculous speeds. Trying to guess where we are here. Oh, I think this is coming down into that really I've got no idea where I am. Oh yes. Okay, this is looking sort of familiar. Under the pines. Oh yeah, I see where we are. Ah, well, this is interesting. This is quite challenging for an Australian. We drive on the left-hand side of the road. I'm getting a bit disorientated sometimes and I forget I've got to be on the right-hand side. Don't drive on the left, Doctor. Don't drive on the left. Getting some pace and you're going to stop behind something. Oh wow, this bit looks awesome. So So even little things like the fact you can look down at the other road in this version, you know, you can... Just stopping to admire the view here for a second. We must keep going, peeps, or it's going to be a very long video. This is so much better. That'll clean a bit of that carbon off the valves. Wow, that was awesome. Ah, what's a bit of valve float every now and then? Boy, that sun is making it pretty hard. I really wanted to choose a nice time of the day to get some nice light, air's cooler. Talking about a naturally aspirated car here. It's going to go much better in a nice cool air. Doctor says as he flogs it around the corner. Hopefully not into somebody else. I'm really disorientated as to where I am with this map. I'm just loving the trees, you know. I'm just loving the road. Whoa. I'm just loving the car. I'm just loving the sounds. This is a really nice sounding car, that's for sure. Compared to the Sim Tracks track. I've realised where I am now. Sorry about that, Mr. Alpha. I just basically cocked it up for here, that's for sure. Oh wow, this looks completely different. risk actually doing something, for example. Yes, yes, yes. Calm down, Bob. Really loving this Fanatec 1.5 Club Sport shifter, guys. It's a really accurate shifter. The detents are fantastic. It's hard to miss a gear. Uh-oh. That was a bit silly. Oh, I was very fortunate then that there was no traffic coming the other way. Thank you guys for watching. You stay safe, you stay healthy. Don't put it into first gear when you're going that fast either. And take it easy out there, guys. See you in the next one. Get Targio. Get Targa Florio 73, guys, off Abulzz. That is definitely it, guys. Catch you later.